Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Ready Nursing Bae. I make videos on nursing, healthcare, and inspirational related topics. A little bit about me. I am a senior level BSN nursing student. I graduate in exactly 3 months in December of 2023, and my channel is all about taking you guys along on the journey to see what it's like, and also just to share tips and advice and some inspiration along the way. So today's video is was brought to you by a question from one of my subscribers. So shout out to @therarestjewel. Thank you so much for joining the family and subscribing to the channel and presenting this question, because it's a good question that we're going to talk about in this video. So @therarestjewel is a current nursing student right now, and her question to me was basically, how do you get your loved ones to understand how busy you are and how to support you? Now, this is a great question because a lot of nursing students come into nursing school and they're thinking this. They get their schedule on that first day and they see they're basically having to be on campus 4 or 5 days a week. They're not able to work full time. They're not able to hang out with their friends and family members as much. They're not able to do certain things. They're seeing the schedule. They're like, oh my gosh, who's going to take care of my kids if they have kids? They're thinking about I'm not going to be able to participate in this and that family tradition because I'm going to have to study. Like, how do I make this work? How do I communicate this with my family and friends and loved ones to let them know I can't hang out with you as much as I did before school because I am so busy and I need to pass my classes? So this is on the mind of every nursing student. So this is a great question @therarestjewel. Thank you so much for putting it on there. So we're gonna talk about it, okay? So the first thing I guess to know is that nursing school is just, like you all know, if you don't know, nursing school is a very unique journey. It's very difficult, it's time consuming, it's expensive, it's challenging. It takes a chunk out of your life. And even though it takes that chunk out of your life for a temporary amount of time, if you don't put an effort and take care of certain aspects of your life and your relationships, it can cause permanent damage. So it's like how to maintain healthy family relationships, friendships, significant other relationships. If you have kids, financial responsibilities, how to maintain that in a healthy way while you're in the thick of nursing school. So my answer to this question @therarestjewel would be the biggest thing is communication. So first thing, understanding that if they're not on the journey with you, like if they're not in nursing school, they're not gonna understand exactly what you're going through. They're not gonna understand what it's like to study for a test, to stay up all night studying for a test, and then the teacher takes forever to put the grades in the next day, and you're stressing about when they're gonna put the grades. They're not gonna understand it. They're not gonna understand what it's like to fail a test and feel like you are on the brink and you have to kick butt for the next 3 months to be able to pick up the other tests. They're not gonna understand those things. So but that's okay. Even though they don't understand, you can kind of explain it to them as best as you can, and they can still support you in the areas that you need support with. So just understanding they're not gonna understand, and that's okay. But they can still support you and love you on your journey. But communicating to them, like it can go something like this. Maybe if a family member or a friend is complaining, I never get to see you, I never get to hang out with you, you can just kind of communicate with them in a way that's like, hey, I love spending time with you. I love you, so-and-so family member or friend, but I am super busy. I have to study for this test. I have to prepare for this. I have to do this, this, and this. I can't go out as much because I have to study, and also I'm saving my coins because nursing school is expensive. So that's just where I'm at right now. Once this finishes, we'll be able to go out, hang out, and do all the things, okay? And if you want to support me, I need help with X, Y, and Z. So that's how the conversation can be. And hopefully if they love you and they support you and they care about you, they're able to respond in a loving way and be like, okay, I understand you're busy. I may not fully get it, but you know what? I'm proud of you. I'm gonna support you however, I can help. Boom. And that's the conversation. It can be simple like that. Hopefully they understand. If they don't understand, then they don't understand. Everybody might not understand, but that's okay. You just gotta keep on studying, passing your tests, and doing your journey. If they don't understand, that will not stop your journey. You still have to finish, you still have to pass, whether they understand and support you or whether they don't. I guess personally for me, seeing how busy it was, like I'm married and I have a a son who is, you know, in school. But I had to communicate certain things with my husband when I first started. Like, hey, you know, I can't stay up as late because I gotta, you know, go to school. Or, hey, I need more help around the house because I gotta study for a test. I gotta do this, and this, X, Y, and Z. So I need more help with this and that. You know, I would even have to communicate with them when I would be like kind of, you know, tired, but I'm still stressed and I'm still up and having to study. I would have to be like, hey, I'm having a little stressful time right now. I don't want to snap on you guys, but you know, I'm just giving you a heads up. I have to study, so I need y'all to, you know, I need y'all to tend to yourselves for today. You know, just letting them know that communication. And then even communicating with my family members, like if I'm getting invites out, no, I can't go out here or there because I got to study for school. You know what I'm saying? So just communicating, and that's a boundary. When you're in school, in nursing school, you know, you should, you know, you have your boundaries that you set just in life in general, but when you're in nursing school, you have to set up even more boundaries, because not only are you protecting, you know, yourself, but you're having to protect your space and your time, and those boundaries are in place so that you can pass. If you're a nursing student and you do not set boundaries, you know, with your family, and you're letting them kind of creep all over your time, and it's going to be difficult for you. It's going to be difficult for you because you have a limited amount of time. You're learning so much information in a short amount of time, and you're expected to know it. You're expected to perform it on a test. You're expected to perform your skills on patients in the hospital. You're expected to be there like a robot. And it's kind of sad, but it's true. And so you have to set up boundaries while you're in nursing school so that you can pass. But then also, you know, you're communicating with your family members and loved ones as a way to like protect those relationships as well too. And you pray and hope that they support you and understand. And if they don't, it's okay. Life is gonna keep on going. Maybe they'll come around later, but it's gonna be all right. It is what it is. So I would say hopefully this was informative. Hopefully this was, you know, pretty cool, pretty good, whatever. Drop me some more questions. If y'all have questions, I definitely will do videos about them. It's pretty cool. We're all learning. So this channel is for everybody, okay? So love you, peace, love, and blessings. I think I'm gonna do a part 2. And on my part 2 video for next week, for this is gonna be talking about how to identify your nursing, how to identify your support system as a nursing student. What does that look like? So go ahead and like, comment,